If you're doing your best, you won't have time to worry about failure. Never give up on anybody. Miracles happen every day. Our character is what we do when we think no one is looking. Remember that everyone you meet is afraid of something, loves something, and has lost something. I've learned that being kind is more important than being right. Never be ashamed of honest tears. When someone hugs you, let them be the first to let go. Every person that you meet knows something you don't. Learn from them. 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than by the ones you did do. So, throw off the bowlines. Sail away from the safe harbor. Catch the trade winds in your sails. Explore. Dream. Discover. A kiss on the beach when there is a full moon is the closest thing to heaven. Love is when the other person's happiness is more important than your own. When you really like someone, tell them. Sometimes you only get one chance. The best preparation for tomorrow is doing your best today. Don't forget, a person's greatest emotional need is to feel appreciated. Life doesn't require that we be the best, only that we try our best. Remember that the happiest people are not those getting more, but those giving more. You cannot make someone love you. All you can do is be someone who can be loved. The rest is up to them. There are people who will always come up with reasons why you can't do what you want to do. Ignore them. If you know someone who tries to drown their sorrows, you might tell them sorrows know how to swim. Live so that when your children think of fairness and integrity, they think of you. Never give up on what you really want to do. The person with big dreams is more powerful than one with all the facts. I've learned that you know your husband still loves you when there are 2 brownies left, and he takes the smaller one. Sometimes the heart sees what is invisible to the eyes. Be tough-minded but tender-hearted. Marry the right person. This one decision will determine 90% of your happiness or misery. Remember that children, marriages, and flower gardens reflect the kind of care they get. Life is slippery. We all need a loving hand to hold on to. Success is getting what you want. Happiness is liking what you get. People take different roads seeking fulfillment and happiness. Just because they're not on your road doesn't mean they've gotten lost. Never deprive someone of hope. It may be all they have. Become the most positive and enthusiastic person you know. I've learned that it doesn't matter how your husband squeezes the toothpaste. The important thing is how he squeezes you. When you can't change the direction of the wind, adjust your sails. In the confrontation between the stream and the rock, the stream always wins, not through strength, but by perseverance. Never make fun of someone who speaks broken English. It means they know another language. When you're lost, admit it and ask for directions. Think big thoughts, but relish small pleasures. Tape record your parents' laughter. Don't waste time waiting for inspiration. Begin, and inspiration will find you. Your religion is what you do when the sermon is over. Talent without discipline is like an octopus on roller skates. There's plenty of movement, but you never know if it's going to be forward, backwards, or sideways. Live and learn, and pass it on. Commit yourself to constant improvement. Commit yourself to quality. Be persistent, 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 and have a grateful heart. Judge your success by the degree that you're enjoying peace, health, and love. Opportunity dances with those who are already on the dance floor. Don't delay acting on a good idea. Chances are someone else has just thought of it, too. Success comes to the one who acts first. If you kiss someone on the back of the neck, it spreads. Seek opportunity, not security. A boat in the harbor is safe, but in time its bottom will rot out. Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity. Remember that the biggest gap in the world is between I should and I did. Resist telling people how something should be done. Instead, tell them what needs to be done. They will often surprise you with creative solutions. Let the refining and improving of your own life keep you so busy that you have little time to criticize others. Encourage anyone who is trying to improve mentally, physically, or spiritually. Today, give a stranger one of your smiles. It might be the only sunshine he sees all day. The three most powerful resources you have available to you: love, prayer, and forgiveness. Let people know what you stand for and what you won't stand for. Turn off the tap when brushing your teeth. Understand that happiness is not based on possessions, power, or prestige, but on relationships with people you love and respect. Good manners sometimes mean simply putting up with other people's bad manners. Practice empathy. Try to see things from other people's points of view. Remember that the more you know, the less you fear. Open your arms to change, but don't let go of your values. Let some things remain mysterious. Pray not for things, but for wisdom and courage. I'd learned that when a man with money meets a man with experience, the man with experience ends up with the money, and the man with the money ends up with experience. Remember that a minute of anger denies you 60 seconds of happiness. When complimented, a sincere thank you is the only response required. Remember that what's right isn't always popular, and what's popular isn't always right. If you want to do something and you feel in your bones that it's the right thing to do, do it. Intuition is often as important as the facts. Do battle against prejudice and discrimination wherever you find it. I've learned that moving away from my closest friends was much, much harder to do than I ever thought it would be. Don't let a little dispute injure a great friendship. Spend your time and energy creating, not criticizing. Remember that great love and great achievements involve great risk. Don't think you can relax your way to happiness. Happiness comes as a result of doing. Don't dismiss a good idea simply because you don't like the source. When starting out, don't worry about not having enough money. Limited funds are a blessing, not a curse. Nothing encourages creative thinking in quite the same way.